What's up, guys? We're back. This is the first time I've been in a trench alone in a while. Usually I am with the boys, but I am currently the medic on standby, so I am hanging back. I just want to give you kind of an idea of what it looks like here in a decent trench on the zero line here in Ukraine. So if you look above me, this is chain link fence and also this cami net that we are both used to stop FPVs. FPVs get stuck pretty easily in netting. We also have them in the front of the trench system. Every 10 or so meters we have another cami net or drone net, because these FPV pilots are really fucking good and it is very easy for them to find a hole and come right down into this trench and fly through it like fucking Mario Kart track. Behind me is the actual, what we call a boondage. We're using this boondage as a CCP, casualty collection point, in case we get any casualties on this operation. The boys are out right now. We are collecting a fallen brother who fell during a mission yesterday. Rest in peace to him. Anyways, this is the boondage. This is actually a really nice one. Like I said, there's these heavy logs above the boondage, which will stop pretty much all small ordnance and small mortars, big artillery, or possibly like a Baba Yaga drop, one of those big vampire style drones that drop the tank mines. It might survive. It would probably save the people inside, but it would collapse in. You'd have to find a new hole to hide in. Here's my rifle. This is a UAR-15. I've got a Holosun magnifier on it, Romeo 5 red dot, Olight. I've got this little hand grip. I got I'm borrowing a 40 high cap mag from my buddy Alfie, and the rest of it is standard stock, standard barrel, standard muzzle, and a little 2-point sling. And this is, you just saw my helmet, but this is my helmet. It's all scrimmed up, repping Texas in the back, of course. A little GoPro action, hopefully get you guys some cool footage here in the coming days. So just want to make this real quick. Fingers crossed this operation goes well. We get our boy collected and we all are home before dinner. Love you guys. I will see you soon. Enjoy the video. Hey, what's up, guys? We're back. We've got another United 24 video. These guys up here, we've reacted to a couple of theirs. Well, actually, we've reacted to a lot of United 24 videos, and just as of recently, one of their guys or representatives reached out and asked to do a collaboration. Basically, just me supporting them in hopes that they will also support me and my channel, and basically with the overarching goal of spreading the awareness of this conflict, what's really happening, and also just keeping it on the forefront of people's minds, because a lot of what's happening here in Ukraine gets suppressed in the media, and it's important to have some real people talk about the real shit that's going on out here. So anyways, a little bit of a tangent. United 24, they're very supportive of AZOV, which is the brigade that I am in here in Ukraine. They're also supportive of Ukraine in this conflict. So check them out. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel as well, Different Breed TV. And real quick, my name is Saxon. I go by Vegas here in Ukraine. I was in the International Legion for the defense of Ukraine. Now I am in AZOV, specifically AZOV's International Battalion. We are watching right now United 24 videos of or edits and like dubs of some of the kind of the biggest conflict zones here in Ukraine over the past couple of years. So let's check it out.
The enemy constantly assaults the Lyman direction, trying to achieve several goals at once. One of them is to complete.
If you're coming to Ukraine, you're in Ukraine, you've been considering it, you know someone here that wants to fight, hit us up in the AZOV Brigade. All the links are in the description down below. It is absolutely one of the most, if not the most, professional unit here in Ukraine. Do yourself a favor and hit us up before joining a unit that maybe doesn't have the best reputation and getting yourself hurt or even worse.
completely capture the Luhansk Oblast, where the 66th Separate Mechanized Brigade, named after Prince Mstislav Korobrii, is holding the line. During another assault attempt, the enemy partially succeeded. They managed to breach a trench held by Ukrainian forces. However, a support Ukrainian group was assembled and moved forward to clear the positions. The Russians hold a new trench. Intense gunfire is ongoing, so Ukrainian fighters need to move with extreme caution. Soldiers are in constant communication, needing a clear understanding of the entire battlefield situation. The situation is tense as the Russians hold their positions in part of the trench. Everything needs to be clearly planned before starting active combat operations. Ukrainian fighters decide to move forward to clear the position. They must crouch low while advancing, as the Russians constantly fire back. One soldier leads while the other provides cover. In this way, they advance meter by meter through the trenches.
Давай. Тихо. Ниже, ниже голову. Траншея справа, вот это что уходит, что нарыли, блядь. Понял? Да. Сейчас я прикрываю, ты потихонечку двигаешься, понял? По чуть-чуть. Так, чтобы экономить силы, дружище. Дальше продвинься.
No one is immune to weapon malfunctions. The fighters are forced to deal with technical issues under enemy fire.
А, ёбаный. Подствол, блядь. Ложись! Юра, пошел!
The operation continues and progress is being made. The fighters have reunited and resumed clearing the positions.
You've ever tried to walk through a trench like this, and these are actually pretty high walled trenches. If you've ever tried to crouch walk through a trench like that while keeping your rifle up with your adrenaline pumping, it is hard as hell, man. Way more difficult than you would expect. I mean, I'm willing to say moving through trenches, like in that kind of a crouch stance with your rifle up, is more difficult than like sprinting across an open field of 50 meters or something. That shit sucks.
Юра! Я тут уже. Олени в подвале. Олени. Я сейчас в ту нишу слева. Давай, я прикрою. Давай.
He said his knees were giving out, which is something you see happen often out here because of how much kit and how much gear these soldiers will carry. So much ammo, so much water, food, just their regular equipment on their plate carrier, their helmet, that their knees will literally just start to give way after running around in the kit for too long. Also, something I noticed about that unit, they had some older gear, right? Older AKs, older VOG, underbarrel grenade launchers, older plate carriers, the older helmets. But the way they were moving was pretty damn professional. So that just kind of goes to show you don't have to have the best kit in the fucking world to be a good soldier and win the fight.
And this is another operation by AZOV fighters, codenamed Earthquake. The occupiers use every possible shelter to gather troops for assaults on Ukrainian Defense Forces positions. Infantrymen from the 6th Battalion of the 12th AZOV Brigade were assigned a mission to neutralize enemy positions near Pokrovsk. The mission required swift action, as the terrain was highly exposed, and the weather conditions made effective camouflage difficult.
Давай, давай. 3 хвилини, 5 минут, 200 метров. Давай, пішов.
It's such a dichotomy to me wearing all whites, right? Which are these camos, slipovers that these guys are wearing to blend into the snow, but then wearing high-vis fucking yellow tape on their armor. But it's mandatory. You have to wear the tape in order for the friendly drones to know you're friendly, the friendly infantry to know you're friendly. It's just so strange, right? It's so counterintuitive. Like, let me put on all this camo and then break it up with some extremely bright colored tape.
The fighters approach enemy positions, carrying not just their weapons and protective gear, but also about 20 kilograms of explosives. Ukrainian fighters had to move quickly and silently because at any moment an enemy drone could appear or Russian soldiers could emerge from cover.
Можуть нам зробити скиди, півішка прилетіть, можуть вийти з укриття військовослужбовці противника. Ми зразу, коли зайшли на міст, побачили сліди, значить ми вже знали, що там є ворог. Ну і ще дуже важко було, звісно, донести то все. Вага пристойна, в районі 20 кг при плечку плюс.
After planting the explosives, the soldiers quickly retreated to a safe distance. The first explosion occurred.
Постріл!
Like I said in the last video, we watch most of AZOV's footage as soon as it comes out. And I remember watching this video. It's specifically a sapper team in AZOV's 6th Battalion. And these guys are high speed, very legit. They're probably deep behind the lines, disrupting maybe supply routes or who knows, but they're doing some cool shit.
A second round of mining the enemy's position was carried out, followed by another swift withdrawal. This time, 15 kilograms of C4 were planted.
Рюкзаки, рюкзаки.
The second explosion sounded. The task of destroying the enemy's stronghold was completed. Mission Earthquake was successfully.
This is a good example of why a lot of units, or why most militaries in general, emphasize physical fitness so much, because those guys, I mean, of course the video was edited and cut a bit, but they're just running and moving and running and moving, and with a lot of gear, a lot of kit, plus these explosives. That's heavy, dude. Plus, look at the terrain they're in. There's zero cover. If a drone were to pop up, an enemy drone, they got to keep moving too. That's probably why they are moving so quickly, to try to get the mission done and get out before the enemy drones figure out what was going on and comes and does some surveillance.
Accomplished.
guys, this was a great video. Actually, it turned into like 3 videos for us because, you know, I talk a lot, and it was all good footage. So again, check out United 24. These guys are great. They're supportive of Azov, and they are supportive of Ukraine. So can't ask for much more than that at times like these, or in times like these. Also, please like, share, subscribe. If you're coming to Azov, hit us up. All the links are in the description below. I love you guys. We'll see you in the next video.